Nowadays, mobile devices are everywhere in our lives. When we look at the research results, we are looking on mobile devices an average of 47 times a day. More than 52% of website visits occur via our mobile devices. So while there is one computer in a house, there are at least 3 smartphones. Mobile is more powerful than you think. So let's think that you may forget your wallet at home, but if you forget your phone, how difficult it will be to spend the day without your phone, right? So in the past, we afraid of losing our identity cards, but now we are afraid of losing our mobile devices. Because we have so much recorded data that makes our lives easier and has become our daily routine. And also, biometric data has replaced our passwords in our daily life and become our identity. We are using Face ID, Touch ID. So every time you use this to log into your bank account or maybe your application, you're on your phone. So you are authenticating without passwords, only using Touch ID or Face ID. So how many of us prefer WhatsApp message instead of a email to someone? So isn't it faster, right? So is it easier? So how many of us send the email to your colleagues, maybe when it needs any important document you need to send? So many of you even use WhatsApp or similar application for this, right? So is it easier to read your emails from a computer or from your mobile devices? So this is the key point. So let's think that you have never managed this area in your employee devices. So if you lose any data, you will not be aware of it. Or if a virus is transmitted through this channel, so you will not be aware of it, right? So because you have never managed these devices, so we must be able to prevent any attack coming from mobile devices. So let me give you a few examples. So you are an employee of a food delivery company and you are working as a courier. So when you deliver some order, so you are turn off your mobile data, roaming data, and your location services. So in this way, the only channel which you can communicate with your courier is the mobile device, right? So but if the courier is close the internet, turn off the location services are down, you cannot assign new order to him, right? And the courier can do his personal work during the time in office hours. Maybe he can say that my mobile device is not receiving good signal, there was a problem with my phone, the device was turned off. So if you are not managing the device, you have no chance of understanding whether it is true or not. So as another example, so let's think that someone works as a truck driver in a logistic company. So you send the driver on a delivery to a distant country or a long location. So during this delivery, so driver needs to use one mobile device. But let's think that your driver's education level is not good. So if he can face any problem on the device, so he cannot solve that, right? So but if you manage this device, you will have the ability to remotely connect to his device and provides him necessary support, and you can see the device screen and you can you can detect and you can solve the problem. So these examples are looking management needs, but let me tell you about what we can add to them from a cybersecurity perspective. So we can put device in kiosk mode or single app mode, so the user can only use the application on its device for work purposes, only for work purposes. They cannot send an SMS if you want, they cannot make a call, they cannot turn on the camera, whatever you want, you can do. This is your company device. Only your application screen is visible on the device. Second scenario, if it is a company device, it means that we have the entire management of the device. If you wish, you can restrict all unnecessary services, or you can force them to remain open. For example, you can say that They cannot turn off Wi-Fi, they cannot turn off mobile roaming data, they cannot turn off their location services, or they cannot see any other application on the public stores like Google Play, Apple Store, or only you can limit to company application. They cannot see any other application markets if you want, and only your applications can be visible. Let's think that if there is a personal device use, we proceed that bring your own device model or work profile, which we call BYOD. In this model, you can create a work container inside of the device, and you can take all the control in this container without touching any personal area or any personal application. So you can say that an application within the company profile should only be able to talk company applications. For example, no one cannot extract an attachment or maybe important file from email to personal WhatsApp or personal application. Or you can manage the access to system resource. For example, while they are using personal applications or WhatsApp or any simple personal application, they can use all the resource. But when they're using company application, you can say that screenshot feature will not work. No one cannot take screenshots. So I can tell you about many management subjects like this, but you should know that managing your mobile devices will also contribute your cybersecurity process. I believe that companies will pay more attention to mobile device management. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope to help your mobile device cases.